this. Final battle. Fight! 2, 1, go!
Good! That going past was perfect! That's the way! Great! You just earned a turbo!
Hello, you were just watching me play various Nintendo Gamecube games. Now the Gamecube was Nintendo's next console after the Nintendo 64 and before the Nintendo Wii. I think the Gamecube was a very good games machine, but I think Nintendo could have supported it a bit more. I think they were a bit distracted by working on the Wii, trying to get that out in time. But there were some really good games made for the Gamecube. Let's look at the Gamecube itself. Now, the original Gamecubes came in sort of a purple colour, but I have a nice black Gamecube, like so. Other than the change in colour, it's basically the same as the original. So, for Nintendo at the time, it was a disc system, used mini DVD systems. There we go, they're going inside there. We've got power, reset and open. The unique thing about the Gamecube was it had a handle. Oh yes, that brought up the expense slightly. At the front we have trademark for Nintendo 4 controller ports and 2 memory cards. Now unfortunately the official memory cards, well some of them anyway, were very low capacity. Just a single game could use up all your slots on the memory card, so that was a bit annoying. Ooh, also I think first for a Nintendo console, the Gamecube actually had an interface when you turned it on without any disc inside to manage your save files and so on. Because the Gamecube used mini discs, 8cm diameter instead of the usual 12cm diameters, the Gamecube couldn't play DVDs or audio CDs. However, Panasonic released a version of the Gamecube called the Panasonic Q that could actually play DVDs, but it was only released in Japan. But ordinary Gamecube, only Nintendo Gamecube discs, which was a bit of a shame. I think to try and stop piracy, you know, people copying the discs, but people found a little way through in certain games to get their own code running and stuff, so it wasn't really worth the effort. And because the Gamecube disc was such low capacity, some games had to come on 2 discs because they can't fit everything on the 1 disc. At the bottom of the Gamecube we have various connectors, high speed and a couple of serial ports. There was a Game Boy player that plugged in at the bottom, and you could also get a modem or broadband adapter for a couple of the games that could actually go online on the Gamecube. That was one of the problems of the Gamecube. It had very few online games, whereas with the PlayStation 2 and Xbox people were taking it online. So I think a lot of developers didn't like the Gamecube because of not having the online support and such, and so a lot of games were cancelled for it. Memory cards. Here are a couple of unofficial Gamecube memory cards. Let's look at controllers, shall we? Oh yes, I haven't got a standard controller to show you, but I've got a very unique Nintendo Gamecube controller. This is a steering wheel stroke controller, so it's got the usual analog stick. Oh yeah, unique thing about the Gamecube controller, well, not that it had 2 analog sticks, but one was designed especially for the camera, but of course games didn't have to use that. That was just what Nintendo intended. This one here, sort of an extension of the N64 camera buttons. I guess Nintendo are going along the same lines. But anyway, this controller doubles up as a steering wheel. You unlock it and then like so. Another unique Gamecube controller, but was actually official, was the bongos, yes, which could actually, I think, be used as an ordinary controller. Like, be a bit hard to control some actual games. There's a microphone in the middle and a start, pause button as well. But for the DK music games, it works really well, with a lot of fun to play them. Oh yeah, just show you the couple of games that you saw me playing earlier. We've got Resident Evil. It's the remake of the original Resident Evil on the PlayStation, Saturn, etc. One player uses 8 blocks. Really, very good game. Looks very realistic, even though it's still pre-rendered backgrounds, but it really got the atmosphere really well, I think. Wave Race Blue Storm, really good sequel to the N64 version. Still got the original price on $39.99. That's pounds. And on the back, 1 to 4 players. Wow! And oh yes, Soul Calibur 2. The unique thing about Soul Calibur 2 was on each console it had an exclusive character. On the Gamecube it wasn't Mario, no, because he wouldn't last 5 minutes against anyone in Soul Calibur. Mario don't exactly carry around a sword, does he? No. Instead it's Link, yes. And he could like throw bombs and that's really good. Only 2 player unfortunately. But other than that, really good game. Most being much hard to play really, but there you go. So that's the Nintendo GameCube. Oh, I must mention, of course, the Nintendo Wii is fully backwards compatible with the Nintendo GameCube. Now, even if I did have a Wii, I'd still hold on to my GameCube. So the Wii can play GameCube discs, it can use the controllers, because it actually has the controller sockets and memory card sockets, and some Wii games can use the GameCube controller, like Super Smash Bros. Brawl works better, in my opinion, with the GameCube controller than the Wii remote. So the GameCube lives on in the Wii. That sounded a bit weird. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video, and that's bye for now. Bye.